That's rusted away, dangerously so actually. Yeah, very, very rusty. And then the actual thing that I will need to get a spanner on is also completely rusted away. So I probably won't be able to get a spanner on it, and if I do, I won't be able to get the new pipe back into the rubber old one.
Got a bit of copper brake pipe. I've got a brake pipe flaring tool. What does it say there? 3/16 brake pipe flare tool. And I've got a cutter, a pipe cutter. That will cut the pipe. That goes round the pipe, you tighten it with the knob and it cuts. Let's have a look at the tool here. Put the pipe in there, tighten it down, and then flare it with one of these two little ends up here. Gives you a decent end. Got the pipes here. Delphi brake pipes. There you go. Front and rear, both sides. I thought I'm only going to make a mess of them. The rubber pipes, that is, taking off the old ones. Probably find that the copper pipe has just welded itself into the ends here. So I thought this is the time to just replace the whole lot. Don't mess around. So I'm going to do that. And needs all 4 brake lines replaced. I have put cling film under the lid of the brake master reservoir to try and minimise the fluid loss, so I don't just dripping out all over the floor when I'm doing this. And the same here, I have pushed the pedal in, I'd say about 1 inch, maybe 2 inches there, just to hold the brakes down. Again, the hope is to minimise brake fluid loss. And I'm probably going to go for the easiest brake first, which is this one here. I'm going to replace the rubber pipe and the brake pipe. The brake pipe is quite obviously very, very rusted and needs replacing. Because this is the shortest pipe, I'll replace the whole pipe rather than just cutting in a section. You can just see it cracking there, just above my finger. It's not in the best condition. I'm probably going to destroy it, taking out this nut, which looks like it's completely and utterly gone. So I'll round that off, trying to get it out. I'll probably just cut it off, to be honest with you. It'll be the easiest thing. And replace the whole lot from that end there, all the way through, and then that comes out in the engine bay is actually this one here. This one here in the engine bay. So I'm going to try and plug it and do the whole lot. Okay, so that's an 11mm. That's a brake spanner, so it has the slot cut in the top. And that should be the best to get on there. So maybe you might want to start it with the 11 there, and then see once you cracked it, you're probably fine with just an ordinary 11, and you can see it leaking right away. So I need to mop it up. Get that, and now I need to basically get that out of the way and plug something else in there. If I get anything, that'll do the job. But this is off that banjo bolt on the brake system off a completely different car, but it's the right size, and I just will clog that up for a while I get that brake pipe out. Put an 11 on there, which is what I think it was originally, but it's rusted down to nothing. So I don't think 11's going to do it. No, I think we're going to be looking at a 10. Even then, I don't think the 10's going to do it either, to be honest with you. Big hammer. Nope, that ain't doing anything. Okay, let's try that again. I don't know if it's going to stay on. Yeah, I think that's just going to shear. Yeah, it's absolutely gone. Try them, see if they do it. But no way. I can't believe that's moving. You can see already there's some brake fluid dripping out of this. So carry on going with the 11. That
feels like, whoa, it is out. Wow, that took some bashing. Alright, let's get the whole brake caliper off now. It's still attached by the sensor. I'm not sure how easy does the sensor come off. Yeah, so sensor's off. I'm going to try and take it off with a gun with an 11mm socket. No worries, straight off. There you go. That's that done. Okay, so the old ones came with brass washers. The new ones didn't come with brass washers, even though they're Delphi and they should have done, and they're good enough brand. So those brass washers have to come off. I'm not sure if I've got anything there that'll. There's one of them. So that's what it looks like. 11mm bolt, brass washer, brake pipe, brass washer, and that goes into here. Just nip it up there for now, then at least that does that. So that's that one done. Right, I'm going to lift that rusty old brake pipe up out of the way, take it from the top. It's this one here that I've already disconnected. There you go, that's it. Try pushing it down then, see if that's any better. Right, I'm just going to remove the whole grommet, see if that helps. So there's the pipe. That completely rusted off. A couple of bends in it. I'm going to try and make up another one. I'm going to measure this brake pipe just to see how long it is. You can do this with a piece of string, piece of wire, whatever you have to hand. You have to allow a tiny bit extra just for flaring both ends. Okay, cut off there I think, and just mark it up. Okay, so I've got my cutting tool. So this you just turn and turn the top another quarter turn. Again, turn to get a bit more tension. Turn again. Turn, 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 turn. Okay. If there's any rough edges there, just file them off. The blade to here. I'm just making sure that there's no inward burrs either. That's for the brake end, the ABS unit end, and I've got a new one for the other end. Okay, put them on now, then do your bending. This is how I've got the pipe set up. Sort of similar looking. I'd say I'm ever so slightly overcut on this pipe. It's slightly longer on the new pipe just to allow me that little bit of play. I'm going to get these ready for ends now. So this is the end of that here is the end that's going to be going on the top of the ABS unit inside the car, inside the engine compartment. and this is the one that's going to be going into the rubber pipe down in the wheel arch. So I'm going to put them on first, because you really don't want to forget to do them. This is the tool I'm going to be using to do this. Show how this works. One of these, a 3/16 brake flare tool. Let's get these in first. A little bit of play there. There you go. Now you push this in to about 5mm showing. Tighten these down now. So that's fairly tight on that now. And then you tighten this to about, and then you tighten this the whole way home. Back that off a tiny bit, just to see it's making it quite hard to push the pipe back. Okay, taking this out now. Yeah, put your little bit of grease on here. Tighten that end in there. And then you give that a good tighten. That looks good and tight now. Now, take this out. Undo these. So look at it. Okay. Alright, give that a clean. So that's what it looks like. To my mind, that's okay. That meets the end nicely. Yeah, that's fine. Could, if you wanted to, just give it a quick, but I don't think it needs it. Really don't. I think it's fine. Yeah. It's not rough or anything. I have a slight issue with this one because it's not going to fit in there just as easily, is it? I'll just straighten it out just a tiny bit, just to get the thing back. Yeah. Okay. Hand tighten these lads first. So that's just gone through there now, right? There, just hand tightened, right? So that stop needs to be screwed all the way in, and that should push it out again, I'd imagine. Okay. There you go. It looks to be pushing it out. Too tight. There you go. Now we'll go just a tiny bit tighter. So that's it. Fully in, fully tight. Same again. Just do a little bit of grease on it there. That's it, making contact already. Give that a clean. Okay, so I think that's another good one. Okay, that fits fine. I'm just going to pair the two sizes again now, because I think that got moved and bent, yeah, when I was doing this. So okay, so it's not a million miles off there. I'll just test it now, see what it looks like.
Okay, so put the rubber bung back on.
Let's see if I can feed it in. I'll leave a little bit of twist in it till work out where it goes. There, just come in a little bit further than I'd like there. So that bit I think should be shorter there. But it'll sure do. I might have to bend it back up into the car a little bit, put it back where it was. Going in there nice and straight. Oh, don't forget the metal clip that goes on. That metal clip there. It goes like that. Okay. I still want that to go in there nice and straight. Start it off with your fingers so you don't cross thread. I'm going to leave it like that for now, which is a good bit of pressure but not stupidly tight. That's it. That feels like that's going in now. That's what that looks like down there. Nice, neat and tidy. Can't really see it, but it's behind that. Behind there. So it's hard to see. That's one of them done.